Hi everyone, welcome to Raise to Rise podcast, a place where we discuss bite-sized wisdom nuggets with easy-to-follow practices to live a better life. Raise to Rise podcast is supported by Ayurvedic Seva. Ayurvedic Seva is an herbal dietary supplement line set out to change the industry by dedicating the company to quality, safety, and holistic approach on making the wellness journey safe, healthy, and natural. If you want to start adding some natural herbs in your life, then head over to ayurvedicseva.com and use our promo code RAISE2RISE for 30% discount. Once again, it's ayurvedicseva.com and use our promo code RAISE2RISE for 30% discount. I am your host, Mital Patel, a parenting junkie, Ayurveda enthusiast, and an advocate of conscious living. Happy Valentine's Day, friends! Now that you all are here and listening to me, I really want to make sure that you all know the depths of my affection for you. I am so grateful for each and every one of you for showing up every Friday and giving me the inspiration to show up here with all of you. So I really appreciate each and every one of you. And to be honest, I don't know what you are all up to today, but my husband is enjoying his silent retreat. Yes, silence retreat. Since his love language is quality time, he's enjoying it. And I'm sure you all must be thinking, what is she talking about and where is she taking this conversation? Then let me just slow down and say, I hope you all know how absolutely amazing you are for joining me with our today's conscious chat, which is going to be all about love languages. So before I dig deep, let me ask you, how do you treat yourself on a daily basis? I bet you never ask this question to yourself. Okay, so let's put it this way. Imagine how you would treat yourself on a daily basis if you were another person in a relationship with you. Can you imagine? Are you good to yourself? Are you kind to yourself? Are you kind to your mind, body, and soul? Any answers? Fine. Let me share my thoughts. I feel that at times we all, and when I say we all, including me, we beat ourselves up with the negative self-talk. And we all set these unrealistic expectations from ourselves. And we also abuse our bodies by not taking care of. And these behaviors affect our mental and physical health, as well as our relationships and our careers too. So we all must find a solution about this, right? And to be honest, on a personal note, I used to neglect my feelings all the time. And I used to blame myself for every bad circumstances in my life. But after doing some inner work, I've come to believe that our greatest life lesson is learning how to fully accept and love ourselves. So it's all about self-love. And I truly, honestly, I have witnessed my own journey of believing in myself and loving myself, which drastically have changed my life. And so I truly believe that we all have to fill our cup first in order for us to give someone else. And once we start giving to someone else, the receiving just naturally follows, because it's the nature of, it's the law of nature. And this is because This is because when we love ourselves, we know that we can give without becoming resentful or exhausted and depleted. And so we receive because we know we deserve it fully. And so self-love is the pre-step and a very important step for the complete immersion of ourselves in the abundant flow of light and love in the world around us. But now, how does one love oneself? So for that, I would really want you to check out my episode 8 of Raise to Rise podcast, where I actually go a little deeper in what is self-love. And I'm also sharing some of my favorite practices and ways to cultivate the self-love in our life. So check it out and then come back. And today I actually wanted to share about this book called The 5 Love Languages by Gary Chapman, where he identifies the 5 ways in which we can give and receive love. Because last year when I learned about my husband's love language, it totally changed my perspective on how to show love to him, and also how to love myself, because I also did do the quiz to find out what's my love language. And today I wanted to tie all these love languages with the self-love and the practices and share it with you all on this our special love day, which is, by the way, we should all celebrate Valentine's Day every day, because every day is a love day. So anyways, our number 1 love language is words of affirmation. So it's like thinking self-love. And so this love language involves a genuine expression and recognition of someone's qualities, abilities, and values. And so we can do this through encouragement, appreciation, empathy, and active listening. So this can be expressed to someone through an unexpected love note or a text message. But if you choose to express it to yourself, then practice daily affirmations, recite some mantras that would encourage the self-compassion, bring your attention to being good to yourself. I would practice it by journaling your strengths and everything about you which you are grateful for, and document everything that you feel good about and like about yourself. And mainly, keep your self-talk positive. Turn down the volume of your inner critic and choose to be your best cheerleader. Now let's go to number 2. Our number 2 love language is physical touch. So it's like feeling self-love. And this love language involves regular physical touch. This can be expressed to someone by hugs or any other body language or facial expression. But if you're choosing yourself to express love, then I would stretch those muscles and give yourself a massage with the foam roller, or and relax into your body. I would also choose to release the toxins by taking a hot bath with some salt, and release the stress and soak in the love. I would also choose to moisturize my skin with some oils. Now here, I would choose the oil according to my dosha, as Ayurveda would suggest. I would thank each and every part of my body for all that it does for me. I would even go and get a spot treatment and know that I am worthy of an extraordinary care. So it's all about feeling self-love. Our number 3 is receiving gifts. So it's like absorbing self-love. This love language actually involves gestures as well as the physical gifts. So if you're choosing yourself to express the love, then I would buy only what you love. I would gift yourself with an experience on your bucket list, or invest. For me personally, I like to invest in education and advancement. I like to gift myself with knowledge. I like to treat myself to the wisdom and the perspective that I can gain from traveling. So that's me, but you can choose any. Our number 4 love language is quality time. It's like being present with self-love. And so this love language can be expressed through active listening, eye contact, and by our energy. And the quality time includes creating those special moments together that are meaningful if you want to express this to someone else. But if you're choosing to express this to yourself, then I would set aside time for daily mindfulness practices such as meditation, because these devotions will help us connect with our highest self. I would even make time for the hobbies, painting or music or dancing, etc. I would also prioritize sleep and exercise. Those of you who knows that I don't like exercise, I am working hard to express my love for myself through exercise. I also try. I am not 100% saying that I do it, but I also try not to overschedule or overbook myself or even overcommit myself, because my life is worth more than a booked calendar to myself. Our number 5 love language is acts of service. So it's like doing self-love, right? It's acts of service, doing. And so this love language involves helping someone out around the home or with their chores or with their tasks. And so this basically implies that actions speak louder than the words. But if you are choosing yourself to express the love, then I would prepare healthy meals for myself, or, and put the thought and effort into the grocery shopping and meal preparation for myself. I would create an organized, clean, and pleasing home environment for myself. And because, I have to love where I live. So even if it's on a budget, I can still do it. Then I can even schedule regular physical and mental health checkups, which I normally don't do it. I do mental checkups, but the body health checkups are rare for me, which I am starting to show more love and be more body conscious. And so, this is where my reminder goes for myself that without my health, I have nothing. So I am focusing on this. I need to, we all should groom ourselves with love and care and put ourselves together so that we can feel like the beautiful person who we are. And so I hope that, I hope this whole 5 love languages helped you today. And I hope that you will prioritize yourself and learn about your love language, because self-love is a journey and it takes dedication, devotion, and practice to embody this. And like my coach always reminds us that love is the answer for everything in life. Thanks for listening to Raise to Rise podcast. We would absolutely love to hear your thoughts about today's episode. Please let me know you have listened to this episode and fill me with your aha moment. Share it on Instagram, tag me with hashtag Raise to Rise or at Raise to Rise, and I would love to share those to my stories and shout you out there. I would also love if you can subscribe, rate, and review the podcast. It's our brand new podcast launch, and we have some bonus giveaways going on for the top raters and reviewers. Also, I would love to send you my 7-day parenting journal absolutely for free. All you gotta do is leave me a review in the iTunes store, take a screenshot, and email it over at raisetorisepodcast@gmail.com. Again, take a screenshot of the review and email me at raisetorisepodcast@gmail.com, and I will send you the 7-day parenting journal absolutely for free. Thank you so much for being the active listener of this podcast. I am so grateful for each and every one of you. Thank you for raising your consciousness and rising as joyful beings.